Warm welcome everyone. So myself is Mr. Durga Prasad, Associate Professor of ECE Department in our college. So earlier we had a discussion about first unit topics. Now I want to discuss about chapter 2 topics. So in this, mainly focused on image enhancement in the spatial domain. So in this enhancement, the foremost topics for any image enhancement should be its background process, there onwards, basic gray level transformation, histogram process, arithmetic logical operation, basics of spatial filtering, smoothing spatial filtering, spatial sharpening filters, combining of all these spatial enhancement methods and fuzzy techniques. Next one is its background. So in this background, so what about the input image and what about the transformed image and what about the output image? So here is three types of functions. F of x comma y is the input function, so-called input image, and T of f of x comma y. This should be treated as transformation of input image, so-called output image. It can be indicated by g of x comma y. So mainly small f and transformation small g. So g of x comma y, it indicates that function should be in spatial domain. Suppose capital G of u comma v is equal to transformation of capital F of u comma v. So if the coordinates are in terms of u and v, that should be in frequency domain. So here we are having two types of domains. One is spatial domain, so with respect to the coordinates x and y, and frequency domain, which is the second one. The coordinates are u and v. Now, image enhancement approaches fall into two broad categories. So what we said earlier, that is spatial domain methods and frequency domain methods, so-called spatial enhancement and frequency enhancement. So enhancement of any image should be just editing of the image or betterment of the image or improving of the image quality. The term spatial domain refers to the image plane itself. So that means it should be two-dimensional. Next, size of neighborhood. So which is the major task and which is the crucial one to indicate any digital image. So we know that for any digital image, so n by n can be treated as resolution. Suppose here is 3 pixels in a row, 3 pixels in a column. Now 3 by 3 can be treated as its resolution. 3 pixels in a row, 3 pixels in a column. Suppose in a grand image, so it should be grand image. It indicates grand image, total, indicated by f of x comma y. So we can also call it as input image or grand image or the total image. So in this total image, we are taking only some part of the image that should be 3 by 3 image, so-called neighborhood. That is also called as kernel or template or window or subimage or mask or filter. So in any way we can call it. So mask, filter, kernel, template, window, neighborhood, and subimage. So in general, so we can take that mask or neighborhood should be 3 by 3 image because we need to maintain some reference pixel. So whenever there exists 9 pixels in any mask or neighborhood, automatically we are having some reference pixel in among these pixels of 9. Now, gray level transformation. So before going to discuss about the gray level transformation, which is the pixel value of black and pixel value of white. Suppose for any dark pixel value or black pixel value, that is 0. And for light pixel value and for white pixel value, so that is the complete bright pixel. Maybe light, or it may be white, or it may be bright. Whatever we think, its pixel value is 1. So that means 0 to 1 is nothing but gray level, or dark to light, or black to white is nothing but gray level. Gray level indicated by capital L. Suppose For any 8-bit image, total number of gray levels are 2 power 8, 256. Now, with respect to the formula 0 to L minus 1, so L is 256, then L minus 1 means 255. 0 to 255, which includes 0, total number of gray levels are 256. Then we can treat that as small r is input pixel or input pixel value, and capital small s is output pixel value. Then transformation of input is equal to output. This should be gray level transformation from input level to output level. So here we can say, so this dark level to light level. So that means smoothly dissolving into some other color. Suppose some 0, 0 to 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3, and so on, smoothly dissolve into the other color from black color to white color. So this is nothing but some thresholding value. Suppose, so along the input levels, so 0 to R, so this is the maximum value. So in between these two values, there exists some 0.6 or 0.7 that can be indicated by R naught. So this is 0.6, let us consider. Now, transformation of that 0.6 can be the output pixel value. This is one of the examples of gray level transformation. Contrast etching. Suppose there exists some thresholding values. Thresholding means completely or abruptly change or sudden change from dark level to light level. There is no smoothing directly from one color to other color. Then these kind of images are called as thresholding images or binary images, because in this transformation or in this digital image there exists only two kinds of colors. So one is dark and the second one is white. So these kind of colors are called as, or images are called as thresholding images or binary images. Next, gray level transformations are types of transformation techniques. Basic types of transformation techniques or gray level transformation techniques are three types. So this is the major classification, of course. First one is image negatives. Second one is logarithmic transformations. Third one is power law transformations. So each and every transformation we can explain by using the same diagram or by using in this single diagram itself. It is more than enough to explain all the transformations technique. It may be negatives, it may be logarithmic, it may be power law. Now, first one, image negatives. So here output is equal to L minus 1 minus R, where R is the input and L minus 1 is the total number of gray levels. Then output image is equal to total number of gray levels minus R. Then image negatives and identity level. So forget about this logarithmic and root 2 transformations in this. Only see this is the negative transformation. This is straight line linearly. And next, this is the identity level. So for this identity level, negative is inverse. So that's why if there is only 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3 and so on up to 1. So negative level means, so that the total number of gray levels minus that input level. So that is the negative level. For any identity level, we can get the negative level by using this formula. Total number of gray levels minus or difference with respect to that identity value. That is the first type of classification. So for that classification, we can say the example is like this. So here is Einstein photo or Einstein digital pic. So in this is some identity level and it's negative level. So I can say some real-time example. In earlier days, so before color image processing, we are having only black and white photos. So in that cameraman hand, we are having only negatives. So that means for any black pixel, the negative level is white. For any white pixel, the negative level is black. So that means it depends upon the shaded value, we can classify or we can transform or we can convert the other pixel value into its negative pixel value. So by taking the difference of total number of gray levels, difference with that input value. So this is the negative level value. Suppose if the hair is black, in negative hair is white. Because skin tone is dark, in negative skin tone is white. So in the same way we can observe. So this is the first kind of gray level. Now I'm going to second level, logarithmic transformation. In this logarithmic transformation, so this is logarithmic transformation and this is inverse logarithmic transformation. So only see this curve and this curve. So that means just greater than the identity level, just less than the identity level. This is towards greater value and this is towards lesser value. So that means initial value is 0 here, the maximum up to L minus 1. Initial value is 0 here, maximum up to L minus 1. This is input identity level and this is output intensity level. So input intensity, output intensity. So with respect to this one, we can classify the logarithmic and inverse logarithmic values. So here inverse log is also called exponential value or anti-log value. So based upon this one, we can frame the output expression S is equal to some C into log 1 plus R. Because here is C is general constant value or random mathematical value. So just like constant, some constant into logarithmic value of 1 plus R. So if small r is equal to 0, because for any image processing, so 0 have some specific value. It indicates black color. That's why if r is equal to 0, C log 1, so it became undefined. So that's why, so we need to put some other constant, that the minimum constant value is 1 here. So we can say that as S is equal to C log 1 plus R, or S is the directly proportional to logarithm 1 plus R. So for this, we can say this as frequency spectrum in this logarithmic transformation. So this is the original value, R value, input value, and logarithmic value of, or its enhancing value of, that one is logarithmic transformation by spreading that value. That is the example. Third one is power law transformation. Power law transformation can be explained as S is equal to some constant C into R power gamma. So we can make either C or A, some other arbitrary constant here. R is again input pixel, S is output pixel, or S is output gray level, small r is input gray level. So we can say some gamma correction here. So by taking the value of gamma, so gamma is taking from 0 to 0, 0 0.1, 0 0.2, 0 0.3 and so on up to negative level. And above, so gamma is equal to 1, gamma is equal to 2, gamma is equal to 3 and so on. So in below level and higher level, so we can say that as this is the nth root, so root value, and this is nth power. So towards this power value, we can say this is gamma is equal to 1 by 2 means this should be, so r power 1 by 2. Next, r power 1, r power 1. R power 2 means 1 by 2. R power 4 means r power 1 by 4. R power 8 means r power 1 by 8. In the same way, we can say nth root, nth power. So with respect to its root, with respect to its power, we can classify the images in power law transformation. So for that, see here in cathode, for example, cathode ray tube, devices have an intensity to voltage response, that is power fluctuation or power function, with expense varies from 1.8 to 2.5. So we can vary the powers. So this is one more example of gamma correction. Original image from light to dark. So after that, gamma corrected image. So this becomes like this becomes like this after the gamma correction. So by using the power law transformations, by taking different values to gamma. So this is also some other example. So by taking C is equal to 1, that arbitrary constant is equal to 1, gamma is equal to 0 0.6, 0 0.4 and 0 0.3. Then sort for some value 0 0.3, 0 0.4 and so on. So that should be MRI scanning. So MRI here is magnetic resonance interface. Now one more example for this power law transformations. So aerial image of this one. So from the satellite image also, by taking the gamma value, we can get the gamma correction by using the power law transformations. So in this way, we can say so many examples. Next one is piecewise and linear transformation. So in this piecewise and linear transformation, so this should be based on that earlier session gray level transformation. In this gray level transformation, so each and every block wise or each and every piece wise, each and every sub image wise, section wise, whatever the thing, we can transform individual section. So that means gray level slicing means this should be R1 comma S1. So input pixel, output pixel. This should be R2 comma S2. So from this point to this point, so there exists three types of combinations, so-called logical operations. So if R1 is less than R2, S1 is less than R2, and R1 is equal to R2, S1 is equal to S2. So that means comparison. The input is first input is equal to second input. R1 is equal to R2. First input is less than second input. Whatever the calculations, we can get different types of gray levels with respect to its indications in between input and output gray levels. So in the same way, so here is R1 is equal to R2, both are same. Next, R1 is less than R2. And next one is bit plane slicing. So in this bit plane slicing, this is like most significant bit and least significant bit. Suppose all the planes are in this manner. Suppose this is a 8-bit plane, which is acts as most significant bit for the top plane. So we can see the total space or total plane among all the planes and above the planes. So that means which can be considered as most significant bit. So we can say that as in CD-ROM disk, that is CD-RAT disk. So in that we can see the above CD or top CD among all the CDs in the same way. But at the end of that CD's box, the least or the bottom CD, we can visualize only the edges of the CD. In the same way, in bit plane slicing also, we can classify that as which is the most significant bit and which is the least significant bit, and the other planes are like this. Only edges we can view. So these are the examples for bit plane slicing. So in currency also, for which is the most visible and which is the least visible. So in background, which is the least visible, and for the dark spaces and for the dark gray levels, we can show this one. So this is about different kinds of gray levels and piecewise power law transformations, gamma correction, and all this. Thank you.